I hope that whoever's watching this, you're doing great, you're safe, and that you are really being very hopeful and positive amidst everything that's going on right now. You know that this kind of look is not any more unusual for all of us, because this is the new normal that we need to embrace at this point in time. Our pandemic is not yet solved. And right now, I am in my classroom. I just finished fixing up and cleaning up everything that was left behind last school year. We never had a proper closure. We never expected that we're going to extend staying at home and doing the online learning. But here we are. We're about to end the quarter. We're about to end the school year. And we will end by just doing the online learning. And it's so sad that it's not the usual way that we experience things. How I wish that I can hug my students, say goodbye to them properly, and wish them well, especially for the seniors who are graduating and who will move up from high school towards their career, towards their goals for their future. How I wish that I can ask them to help me in the classroom. How I wish I can give them the photos that I have on my wall as a remembrance for them. But I couldn't do it anymore. And there's so many things that we could not imagine. How will the next school year be? How will the school look like? How will learning looks like? As a parent and a teacher, I really don't know the definite answers. I've always been reading articles. I've always been reading some of the write-ups on how schools will look like. And still, I couldn't imagine being a teacher myself on how I can still teach the usual way I do it. Imagine I'm in the lab and then my students are heating and then they're doing the chemicals. I don't know how I can maintain social distancing and be able to teach them and be able to ensure safety and the proper laboratory procedures are followed. I don't know that when they ask help, should I go to them, personally talk to them? How far can I do that? I don't know if there will still be effective collaborative groupings and the practice of communication skills and analytical problem solving where there is social distancing that should be implemented. I really don't know. I don't know if the online learning is effective. It's too early to tell, but we're doing our very best to make sure that students are still learning even a little bit, even if we're doing it virtually. And even if we don't have the answers, as parents, as teachers, as whoever we are in the society, even if we don't have the final answers, we have to prioritize what's more important to us. And that is the safety of everybody. Safety in such a way that we minimize the risk and that we should not increase the rate of infection towards other people. We have to be wise and we have to be obedient in following the protocols, whatever they may be. It might be uncomfortable, yes it is. The wearing of the mask, we can't even breathe, we smell our own breath, and later on if we're gonna do the face shield, I don't know, it's really uncomfortable. But come to think about it, we have our frontliners out there too, who are wearing those PPEs that seem uncomfortable too, yet they do it. Yet they do it in honor of service, in honor of taking care of those people. Now, we should not be complaining whatever it is that will be mandated for us to do. We just have to be thankful and grateful that we are still given the opportunity to be able to perform a certain task, that we have a job, that we can still do something with the specific role that we are assigned to. I know it's gonna be hard. I too, I don't know, but I remain as positive as I can, and please do so, that we can do this. Teachers and parents, you know how flexible we are. We adapt to the situation for the sake of the ones we value. We value our own children, we value our own students, we value the people around us, we value our own life. So let's follow the guidelines, whatever they may be, especially as we open a new school year. And we hope and pray, we continue to hope and pray that those people who are thinking of ways to make it to make the reopening very comfortable and very safe for everyone. We'll be guided with the wisdom and with the safety and care in mind, so that all people will be comfortable a little bit and the people will accept it wholeheartedly. So as teacher also, we hope that the students will adapt to this, and they're going to be flexible enough, they'll be open enough to still let themselves be open to learning wherever they are. Learning doesn't stop, whether there's a pandemic or not. Learning should never stop. And it should be our decision from ourselves that, hey, I will still learn amidst everything that's happening, because I have a future to take care of, I have a future to build, and this pandemic will soon be over, and we'll still move forward. Whether we like it or not, we'll move forward. Thank you, take care, and God bless you always. Stay safe.